intrigue of football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome, folks, to Bridgeforth Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, the home of the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Trojans, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Dukes offense trots out there to open this game. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me, just watching the film on him, is his durability. He's the same guy late in the fourth quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Alston. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Knight. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Barnett. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Trojans offense gets their first crack now. Well, Kirk, they've got a guy as a go-to receiver who doesn't necessarily terrify a defense, but he's shown a pretty good connection with this quarterback.
And I think the other thing he does is he runs great routes. I mean, running the right route in the right depth and being consistent is a big part of the reason why he's become the go-to target for this quarterback. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Higgins. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's Crowder. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He hands it to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Knight. Oh, the spin move. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they hand it off to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. To the air, it's Crowder. Bringing pressure. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Lovett. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Pressure is coming. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the ground, it's Knight. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
James Madison, 7. Troy, 3.
They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Sanchez. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Pulls it in. It's Alston. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the Dukes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Troy offense back on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score Troy 10, James Madison 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? QB decides to keep it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Got a man, catch made, big play. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback still with the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff. It's Lovett. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Crowder. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Pulls it in. It's Alston. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's Sanchez. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The back's got it on a counter. Oh, what a move. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick juke to get free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, James Madison.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point makes the lead 4. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Crowder. Here's a screen pass to the running back. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to chuck it again. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So second and 10 after the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Dukes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Higgins.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch. It's Lovett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Crowder. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. Oh, and it's dropped. A crucial play there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. To throw, it's Crowder. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Touchdown, Troy, to put them on top now.
Number 9.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score. Troy 17. James Madison 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now.
First and 10.
Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
First down at 10. Here's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He gets loose.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Got the first down and still motoring. bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Dukes are in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
The defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Trying to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Dukes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now full, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He shreds the tackle. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Crowder. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
Troy, 17.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Makes the grab. It's Alston. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Looking for a gap. It's Knight. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Gets the 1st and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's in the clear. Clean toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Bringing it out. It's Taylor. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Troy offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Powers through. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Looking to throw. It's Crowder. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He's going to try to return the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His sure hands. It's Sanchez. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught. Second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Hand off to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. overall by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On the run, it's Lovett. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To bootleg here. Snags a quick throw. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's swarmed by the defense. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. It's a draw to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking for some space. It's Knight. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Dukes will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To throw, it's Crowder. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands, it's Bryant. An important 9 yards gained there, brings up just 3rd and 1.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Caught on the outside, it's Lovett.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Higgins. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Higgins. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
To throw, it's Crowder. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.